2018. This would be the ideal time, of course, to better that. He has only 8 days. He was second at the USATF meet just a few weeks ago. He was also second in that meet in 2017 and 2018. He has a very good field to help him along in this. A lot of 144, 145 types, including Navasky Anderson, who you see there. There's Edose IBADIN, who is quite a character. 144.81. He's the Nigerian national record holder. He has a season's best of 145.49, which he set in Nashville just a couple weeks ago. And next to him, on that same line, AMANKWA, who's the national record holder of Ghana. Here we go. We get started. It's Tom Fuhrer with Will Lear here. And what do you think, Will? What are the chances for Isaiah Harris to get that world championship standard and book passage to Budapest?
You know, I have to say, Zay's to me on the world rankings list seems safe there in about the mid-upper 20s, but that doesn't mean that he is not looking for something better tonight out of himself. You can't go home and rest on your laurels and hope that someone else doesn't do it. And by somebody else, I mean have another athlete push you out of that World Athletics ranking quota. So clearly, we don't usually see Zay run this aggressively, but he is right there on the butt of CJ Jones from the Under Armour Mission Run Baltimore 800, who's following closely from Rob Downs. Again, that young man came back 30 or so minutes ago from the first heat of the 800. He's got to be feeling some pain. But these athletes are absolutely set to have some fireworks here with 400 meters to go.
And a nice dip at the line there by Robert Downs. He did good work there, 49.96 for him. CJ, who had front-running style at the USA Championships a couple weeks ago. Isaiah Harris, if he gets the standard, ought to be thanking C.J. Jones here. And now Harris going to the outside, using the arms. Harris ran his first 450.38, so game on. Jones still in the lead, 200 meters to go. Isaiah's working it. This young man, the former NCAA champion for Penn State back in 2018, now going wide. And now it'll be Isaiah Harris versus the clock. Can he do it? The moment of truth. 144.70 is the standard. And behind him, a great race for third with Navasky Anderson moving up. Here comes Isaiah Harris. Can he get there? 144.70 is the goal.
Oh, come on, results. Show us what we're working with here.
Whoa! 144.85. Oh, no. But a season's best for Isaiah Harris, and as you pointed out, based on world rankings, he will probably get into the final field. We had some great performances behind him. Navasky Anderson, 145.70. That's a very classy performance from the guy who was supposed to run in the B heat today. John Rivera, another PR for him. Take it away, Will.
You know, I'd say in the 800, you don't get to make this many moves. And ultimately, I think when Zay goes back to rewatch this race, he will see that move in the backstretch probably is what cost him those precious hundredths of a second between meeting that world championship standard and not. So he's got to know that it's in his legs, but this is a battle of the wills. How badly do you want it? You can see in his face, he is looking for absolutely everything that his body will give him as he crossed the line. 144.85. Hats off to Isaiah Harris. And again, hats off to CJ Jones, who made that an honest race, pushing the pace from the front with the pace setter. And he pulled Zay along. I mean, he didn't let him pass in the back stretch and gave everything, every ounce of fight, and came up a little bit short probably for his own race goals. But man, what an exciting race.
And a couple of notes on that leaderboard. Navasky Anderson, who is the national record holder for Jamaica, very classy 145, national record holder for Jamaica. John Rivera, a lifetime best 145.80. Charlie Hunter had the fastest finish of anybody that wasn't Isaiah Harris or Navasky Anderson. He ran 146.22. CJ ran 146.26. And Crayton CARROZZA, very classy 146.34. Okay, so the man of the hour, Isaiah Harris, is down with our Chris Nickinson. Take it away, Chris.
Isaiah, 145.8. 144.8. Yeah. Thanks for that backup there. You just said you're collecting these hats now. Which one's your favorite color?
I'm liking this orange right now. Yeah. I mean, I earned this one. The last one was given to me, so I like this one.
Well, coming off a second place at USA's and making that world team, you feel pretty good about picking up the W tonight, right?
Yeah, I mean, my goal was to come here and try to run fast. I think I accomplished that. I wanted to run a little bit faster, but I'm happy with that, and a win is always good. So yeah, it's good momentum going into Worlds.
You talked about that momentum. Do you have anything else coming up before you go over to Budapest?
Just training, just altitude training. Yeah, get back to work, and first round of Worlds is less than a month away, or exactly a month away. So yeah, got a good block training.
All right, Isaiah Harris, your men's 800-meter champion here tonight at the Under Armour Sound Running Sunset Tour. Congrats.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Chris. Classy performance there by Isaiah Harris. And you can see the steeplechase barriers are already set up. That will be our next couple of races, the men's and women's steeplechases. 28 barriers, 7 water jumps. Fun times out here at Occidental College. So as I said, so much more to come. We're at Jack Kemp Stadium on the campus of Occidental College for the Sound Running Sunset Tour. More in a moment.